Hisham will give us a short update on RIPE NCC. And yeah, welcome Hisham onto stage.
Hello everyone. As has been pointed out a couple times, I know that I am really between you and lunch. It's always good to get that pointed out before you do your presentation, but I promise to be very quick, if I can get the slides. While they're pulling them up, my name is Hisham Ibrahim. I am the Chief Community Officer at the RIPE NCC, which is a fancy title that I always tend to forget, especially if I have to say it in Arabic. But what it means is that I engage with the community. I do all the work that I can do for development and building communities up. While I'm getting my slides up, so this is going to be a quick update on RIPE NCC engagements in the Middle East. It's meant to be a lightning talk, so it's not going to be a full-on talk. If I could just get my slides. And yeah, just going off memory while they pull them up. We have an office here in the Middle East, in Dubai. You heard my CEO, Hans Bitter, this morning mentioning this office has been in the region here for at least 10 years. We have a small team of people in that office, Shafiq, Jad, and Sandra, and myself. So 4 staff here working on different aspects of engagement, whether it's with the ISPs in the technical community through meetings like MENOG, whether it's with the governmental entities or others as well. So there seems to be some problems with the slides, so I'll just go on memory. 2 weeks ago, we were in Jordan, Oman, where we had the 8th RIPE NCC Governmental Roundtable, where we had 7 organizations, yeah, thank you for the slides, where we had 7 governments joining us, plus the League of Arab States. Yes, that is the slide. As you can see, we had representation from different countries there, and the League of Arab States, as I mentioned, where we were discussing and sharing experiences of cooperation, collaboration that the RIPE NCC has had with the different governments in areas like IPv6, IXPs, routing security, and others. And we were very happy to have a very engaging discussion with the different governments. And one of the things that stood out for me is that, and it was very nice to hear, is that each government was talking about a success story that they've had working with the RIPE NCC in one of these areas, whether it's through capacity building that we've done, an event that we organized, documentation that we provided them, reports. So that was really nice to hear the governments, and it creates this kind of multiplier effect where you see everybody getting excited and wanted to do more. One thing happening in the Middle East here in 2 weeks' time is the the Internet Governance Forum. It takes place in Saudi Riyadh. And this is the big conference for internet governance. It goes around the world every year in a different place. This year it's happening in the Middle East, in Saudi. If you are interested from the technical community side or from the governmental side, please either attend this meeting in person or follow it remotely. The RIPE NCC actually has a couple workshops that's engaging in, but one that we've organized with the Saudi government is a day 0 activity talking about IPv6 and the role of governments in there. We've had a really great partnership with the Saudi government, especially the regulator there, in trying to promote for IPv6, and the success stories have led them now to be ranked, I believe, on the top 5 countries in the world that are doing IPv6. So that's really impressive work. And the government had this methodology of like KPIs and incentivizing operators rather than mandating it, which is an approach that we as technical community, we support. Translations. So we started this translation effort this year. You can see we have Arabic and Farsi translations there. This is crowdsourced translations that the community help us put together. We're looking for more people to volunteer and put time and effort into this. It's important that we localize the languages that we engage with. We see a big difference when we speak the local languages to people rather than just speaking English. It really brings down the barriers. And one of the things that I'm very happy with, the URLs are in the slides here, so I won't go into them too much. But one of the things that I'm very happy with, and I'm going to show them in a second, is a report that got translated into Arabic, Turkish, and Russian recently, which I'm going to show in a second, like I said. Just running through numbers quickly, IPv6 and RPKI adoption in the region here, we produced this report. It has detailed information, the link is in the bottom there, detailed information about the state of RPKI and IPv6. I know Jad is going to do a lightning talk about this, so I won't go into the details of the reports. But in these reports, we now have a systematic way of producing all these country insights and country sets where we can actually see where the changes happened and how they happened and demonstrate the success stories in the region here. Like I said, I won't go into too much detail because I know Jed has a lightning talk on this, but this is the report that I wanted to mention. So we produced this year a report about how to get IP addresses, whether it's IPv4 or IPv6, whether you're a new ISP or an existing ISP, and we mapped out all the different options there. The snapshot that you see here is from the Arabic version of this report. Like I said, it's now available in English, Russian, Turkish, and Arabic, so 4 languages. Mostly done by community efforts and engagements. We're looking for more, if you speak those languages, especially looking at you guys in Iran, please help us out, get this, because it is a very useful document to get translated as well. Our collaborations in the Middle East and through MENOG have really made a difference. We are seeing that difference in a year. The following that we have, the people that sharing the stories, it's really been rewarding and it's very appreciative to see that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hisham.